You guys been here before?
No, I've never been to
I haven't
Monte-Carlo. This is just fascinating.
Can you see, what does it look like in the camera? Does it like, do you see through this?
You see the backdrop. You see through this. This is the backdrop.
Wow.
This is nice.
That's amazing. Jeez.
So we went,
Those yachts are insane. I mean,
and
come
you have no
on.
idea, you can't get a grasp of how big they are from here. Like you
I
don't.
don't.
You have no
I
clue
don't have
how
a
big
grasp
those
of
boats are.
anything at this point. I'm like, this is Disneyland.
How much fun, and how fun to be part of such an iconic, a continuation of such an iconic show, to be down here. So first time at Monte-Carlo, first time at the television festival, and you're representing Dallas.
Yeah,
I mean,
pretty special.
It's surreal. It's completely surreal. I mean, I was just mentioning how in my life, every day I wake up going, is this really happening? I mean, you know, I've been doing this for 11 years, but I've never had any kind of thing that felt so right. And it just makes me so happy, and to be able to be here and to travel the world because of what I do is such a blessing. I mean, these are places that I may have never seen if I wasn't an actor, and you know, on a show that, first of all, is like so well received. Not only obviously back in the day, but still worldwide, people are enjoying Dallas again, and I'm a part of it. So it's very surreal.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm with him. It's just been a really amazing ride to be able to be here with everyone. And then, you know, last year we were in London for doing the same thing, and you know, and we all get to, you know, live in the same city for 6 months working on the show, and we really get to get the grasp each other as our friends and family, and really enjoy it. And we're very lucky. We're very, very lucky that we all get along, and we're root for each other. There's no competition. There's no anything. It's just, and we're South of France. Sorry.
I think with that comes, and Patrick Duffy was just saying the timing was right for this, for all
Sure.
of us who know the show and how iconic it was. So for the both of you, was there any, but certainly you were familiar with Dallas, the show. Was there any, did you feel any kind of pressure coming out of the continuation of this? Talk about that. And how
Absolutely. I think the first time we all met was like, you know, what if they don't like us? Like, what if this is their show? Like, to us, it's like I mean, to me, we're all very blessed to be on it. But now, you know, the pilot was like, okay, we have to be on our best behavior. We can't piss anyone off. We want to make, you know, Larry and Patrick and Linda very proud to have welcomed us with open arms to their show. And yeah, so it was nerve-wracking. Now it's more like, okay, we're comfortable. We really, truly, we're very easy with each other.
Bringing a show back like this is nerve-wracking in general. You know, a show that is so well known, well loved, and it's a tough task actually. But for me, there was a lot of pressure. I was born in Dallas, Texas. I'm a Texan, so to be able to somehow come back to Texas to shoot Dallas, being from Dallas, and not only that, but to portray JR's son. It's, again, I use the word surreal, but it's like, is this really happening? And so for me, I felt a lot of pressure. I wanted to not only obviously make Linda and Larry and Patrick proud and accept me as a part of the Dallas family, but also the fans, you know, being from Texas, the people from Texas. I was hoping that they you know, kind of embrace the show again. But the world, you know, there's so many fans worldwide, and I felt a lot of pressure not to screw it up, you know. And luckily, we've had nothing but positive feedback from everyone. And man, it's been a ride, and I hope this ride goes for a long time.
Yeah, same.
do you guys remember the first time being part of South Fork Ranch? I feel
yeah.
like it's its own character on
Yeah.
the show. Do you remember your first time kind of being?
Yeah, I got married at South Fork on the pilot. So, so yeah, that was special.
Yeah, that was.
That didn't go well, but but yeah, no, I mean it's just to be there. It's because when you're inside the South Fork, it's a museum. It's an homage to the original. So it's very 1978 in there still, and so it's really.
They've done some remodeling. They've done some new stuff.
I think I saw an iPad.
Let's give South
somewhere.
Fork some credit, all right?
No, but it's, yeah, like you mean it's huge.
Yeah.
Because the grounds have grown for sure, but it's nice. It's nice to be able to be like, yeah, you're kind of time traveling, and because the show has been around for so long, and it's special. It's very special.
The first time I went to South Fork, my mom took me when I was 3 years old. I don't remember it, obviously, but I had been. So when I got the show, my mom said, you've been there before. And I was like, she was like, I took you when you were 3. Now I'm coming back to South Fork, now being a part of the tradition and the history. And I'm telling you, as soon as you step on the grounds at South Fork, you feel the history. You feel like it's a thing that kind of, it's an energy that takes you over, and you kind of can't help it. It's a beautiful place. Mm-hmm. It's very vast, and you can see for hundreds of miles. The house it's not true to life when it comes to what you see on the show. The interior, it's like this huge mansion, then you see like the exterior, and it's like that's tiny. So that always kind of trips people out a little bit. But there's so much history there, and it's a happy place. You know, it's a place of memories for I think everyone that goes.
Yeah.
And now that the show's back, hundreds of people go every day.
All the time.
Hundreds of people go.
When we were
every day.
shooting the first season, everybody would freak out over Patrick and Linda and Larry, and we were all like, no, that's nice. That's great. Hey, we're part of the show too. And now it's everybody together, and it's nice. It's thrilling to see these tours of people from Germany, from all over the world, and how excited they are to be there. And to us, we're
special.
like, this is great. We call this work.
Yeah, it's a special place.
I'm so excited for you guys because it's such a great show.
Thank
so
you.
I know I get one more question. One more quick question.
Yeah,
I
let's
just
do
wanted
it.
to ask you. 2 years ago, I think it was, I interviewed Mr. Hagman, one of my favorite guys. Can you just talk a little bit about his energy still being part of this show, and maybe what he taught you, or what he's leaving with you, the biggest takeaway?
Well, he's right when you meet him, you know that he's a special person. He has an aura and an energy about him that is just larger than life. And when I met him, I was a little nervous, and he took that nervousness away immediately, and also told me, now that you're playing my son, there's one rule: you have to have fun. Everything that I do is JR, everything. In the original now, I have fun, I enjoy it, I relish in it. Please do that. And I said, absolutely, that's easy. I'm a fun guy, so I'll do it. And he's no longer with us. And season 2 was such an emotional roller coaster, and losing him is a big deal. And as long as this show is on the air, he will live through this show forever. His voice will always be in my head. JR will always be in John Ross's head, telling me that don't screw this up or do this right or stay away from that. And he will live on through the show. And that's what's amazing for us is that we have him. We got to work with him, which is the biggest blessing of my life. I got to work with him and know him as a person. I called him Pops every day. But the fact that he'll live on through the show is very special.
Yeah, his presence is always going to be there. We will always reference it, and even I remember when after his passing, when we all got together and kind of the cast and the crew shared stories for we were there for a few hours sharing all the stories, and he touched a lot of people's lives throughout his whole career. So I think that it's something that will not be forgotten. And also we're very lucky that we get to work with such amazing people in our crew, and we will be with them since we're all in Dallas, and so his memory will always be alive. Absolutely. We owe everything to him. He made the show what the show is.